The book I read this last month is massive, demanding, and may not be for everybody, but it does earn its hype. What book am I talking about? Well, it's The Word of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, the second book in the Stormlight Archive series. It delivers on everything you expect from an epic fantasy: strong characters, intense action, and layers of deep world building and lore. This is a big story, and it does feel like it. One of the things about this book that I love the most is watching Kaladin get humbled. For a good chunk of it, he walks around with a chip on his shoulder, hating the world and thinking he is better than most. So watching him get humbled by Arden and Zahil in the training grounds, or even when him and Shallan are trapped in the Shattered Plains and she outwits him and makes him feel like a fool, which made me chuckle. And then to see the growth that he goes through, and by the end of the book, realizing what he is supposed to do, and he speaks his oaths again for Scylla's return, only for him to humble him one last time before the big final fight. It was definitely the character growth Kaladin needed and made me like the character. Because if not, I would have found him highly annoying for all of his grumpiness. Shallan was one of my favorite perspectives in the book. Her wit and humor brought something this book needed, but there was still just enough seriousness in her story, especially when she puts on her mask and becomes Veil, and what she learns and the growth she has to overcome to get where she needs to be for the book. And I like the flashbacks from her past. Predictable, like I saw what was coming, but I still enjoyed it. Dalinar and his sons brought the military side of the story, and they kept the action of the book. Adeline's duels, I enjoyed all of them. My favorite one had to have been when he took on the four Shardbearers at one time. I really thought for a moment he was going to win that, but seeing his brother jump in and try to help, and then watching as the crowd wanted to do nothing, my heart raced. I sat at my book, I just kept flipping out. I chucked through that real fast. And then Kaladin jumping in to save the day and to show what he can do in that moment, only for his arrogance to get him in trouble again. Peak. One of my favorite parts of the book, hands down. The way the book kind of wraps up at the end, where we now have multiple Nights of Radiance, it really gives a sense of the story's only just beginning. Like